Audio's on, so don't say anything incriminating.
Oh,
It wasn't me.
okay.
Yes, always.
Okay.
I'm always saying
It was
stuff
him.
like that.
He did it.
Right?
Who?
Right. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, now we're all just gonna be quiet, huh?
Well, yeah.
Oh, now we're all just
I can't say anything incriminating, then I'm scared to say anything at all.
I gotta remember I have silvery barbs. That is my
Oh man, what a spell!
forever.
What's that one?
You can make an enemy's good roll bad, or you can make a bad ally's roll good.
Silvery bards.
Kind of.
Barbs.
Silvery bards.
Sounds like a tavern.
The silver
Wow,
bard.
that was a really good tavern name,
Yeah,
actually.
it is.
Way to piece that together. So I'm gonna make a note of that.
That's a good note.
Good tavern name.
Oh no, not both. Well, yes, both actually. Turns an enemy's good roll into someone else's good roll.
Yeah.
There you go.
Their good roll be bad.
Control a little bit of fate.
There you go. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, if you have silvery bards, you're never allowed to cast shield again. That's the exchange.
I should have thought of that. Actually, that's a really good idea because I've chosen both, and they're both holding up slots.
Yeah, no, they're both like first up slots, both reactions. It's really hard to
Yeah.
Yeah.
for me to decide which one I want to use.
Yep.
But in that way, they are kind of curiously interchangeable. Except Silvery Barbs is also out of combat, right?
Yes. Yeah, it is. The other thing is shield lasts for a whole round, so if you're like gonna get pummeled in a round, you can cast at the beginning of the first attack against you, and it lasts for all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just give and take for all of it.
True. Until start of next turn. Yeah.
Marty levels up to level 5 too, right?
Level 5.
Yeah. He's taking levels of barbarian.
Okay.
I like that.
I love it.
Crap, and I've already cast one spell in each slot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did cast
'Cause I was
tongues.
doing-
That's right.
yeah, I
Your
was doing
disguise,
tongues,
your
yeah.
tongues, and pass without trace. Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're kicking them out.
Yeah.
All right.
Really good spells though.
Yeah.
Like excellent execution.
Sometimes your spells help you to sneak into places, and sometimes you got to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Is tongues just comprehend languages?
Yeah.
Except it goes both ways.
Yeah. So you can actually communicate.
Nice.
They don't. You just hear a language that you can speak when other people are talking. So
Yeah.
I need to get out my notes.
One of the D&D games does that incorrectly then. Interesting.
Which one?
Because comprehend languages would mean just you. You wouldn't be able to speak back, but you would understand what's being spoken to you. There's an instance I ran into when I was playing it last where that was the spell where you could talk to someone else and they could talk to you, but it's like, that's not quite how it works.
I was playing with my son, and we were going through this dungeon, and there were all these markings and symbols and everything in language we didn't understand.
Okay.
And it took me. We were literally halfway through it before I realized that comprehend languages is on the druid spell list, and I was like, "Wow, I guess we'll just make this easier from here on out."
Yeah.
Because we kept having to ask repeating symbols and maybe what did that mean, we're trying to figure it out. And then, finally cast the right spell, and then it made it easy.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right. We're all set up and ready to go. Previously, so we'll just go around and introduce ourselves again real quick. We're missing Kelvin tonight, who is flying back to the Philippines and can't be here, but we're going to start with him anyway, because we left off with him at the end of the last episode.
Pretty important moment.
Yeah. But let's go around the table. My name's Ryan. I'm the Dungeon Master for this campaign, and been playing D&D for, I don't know, for like 30 years. Who knows? It's a long time. I'm too old for this. I'm getting too old for this. or not, or just the right amount. Let's start at the top. That is, oh no, I've got Troy and Mark with the wrong
flip.
names.
Hello, my name is Mark.
All right, Troy, you're gonna be Mark tonight, and you're playing Eddie.
Oh, wow. Well, damn, man. I can barely play myself.
Can I play
Someone
Kelvin?
else's.
That would be fun.
Everybody's swapping around. You got to play whatever name if you're on tonight. Oh gosh.
D&D roulette.
All right, Troy. We'll start at you. Your name is correct now.
Yes. Troy Bird. Been playing D&D for, I don't even, maybe a year in real games, and far longer than that in my imagination, but that's how it goes. And yeah, this is the longest I've been in a campaign, which is good, and hopefully, well, not hopefully, I'm sticking with it, so I'll be here as long as you have me.
We're going on 15 sessions now. This is great.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So,
It's actually
some people, that's a
longer
record.
than, well, no, it is. That's longer than most campaigns last, in my experience. I've only had one that's gone longer than that, really.
Yeah.
Well, since I was a kid, I guess.
I've got my regular one, but I've had several that it always sucks when they die out a little too fast.
For real.
It's like, oh, we played 4 times.
Yeah.
And now what?
Hmm.
I made a character.
That's right. That's right.
All right, Cameron.
Hi.
Tell us about yourself.
I'm Cameron. I played D&D for 6 years, I think. I'm playing Sully. He's a little Force Gnome rogue. He is really cute and adorable. My favorite kind of cheeses are mascarpone and brie.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love a good brie with some jalapeno
Yeah,
jelly.
totally.
in it. Mm.
If you've never done it, brie on a hamburger is like to die for.
All right.
It's like
we'll try that out.
super good. So
Gnomish recipes from Cameron.
That's right.
All right, Mark.
Yeah, Mark Welch. I'm playing Eddie, the Trickster Cleric. Been playing D&D for a long time. Really enjoying this, though. Having a good time. And kind of excited to see how tough these guys are and how quick we are going to have to run.
yeah.
We'll have to see.
It's going to be awesome. All right, folks, if you hear any other noises, bumping and laughing and all that stuff on our microphone tonight, that's because there's another game going on next door. Thanks to Memorial Day. We've got some other people in the store, which is a reminder for me to tell everybody that's watching that you can play along too. If you'd like to join us, send us an email at dragonskeeptv@gmail.com. I haven't checked it in a week, so if you emailed me last week, sorry. But I was gone for a week, and we probably noticed because you missed the show. But we check that, and we look for people that want to learn how to play, or people that are just looking for a group because they haven't played in a while and want to get back into it and join us. You're welcome to come, and we take on new players and guest players all the time. So come and join us. We play at Dragons Keep Orem every Monday night at 6 o'clock.
It's such a blast when you guys come. Like, we've really loved all the guests. Like, it's been super fun to
It's
have
awesome.
It
them.
really
Yeah,
has
yeah,
been
that's
great.
awesome.
So, please.
So they add a lot to the story, and I like it a lot. So it's working out great. We try and make every episode, except for this last one that we can plot people in and pull people out anytime we need. So, but this last one was just too good to not continue. And so let's start from where we left off. Where we left off was Kelvin causing a distraction for all of you guys. Let me get back on here, and we'll click on some map stuff.
I'm scared, and Chin isn't even here.
Yeah, where is Jin?
We're going to work that
Is
out.
it Chin or Jin?
Jin.
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 Yeah.
That's what I have written down. I just want to make sure I'm saying it right.
I thought it was appropriate. Guy from the desert, Jin,
Yeah.
Janie, going.
I love it. It's
Wow.
awesome.
Even though that has
Oh.
nothing to do with his character.
You know, at Amelia, when you first introduced it, I did go to the drink.
Yeah.
But Jin is, it's so obvious. I can't believe I missed it.
I should have put 2 N's, Jinn.
Oh,
Yeah.
A little bit
That would've
closer.
worked.
I think it's fine. It's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Silent D.
Yep.
Okay.
Jin.
We have Eddie and Sully over here, and they are trying to see what is going on inside this little tent. Inside they found 2 of the Kine people, the leader of this group, the Soloth, and his head of the guard, whose name is Parrish. We're talking in there about somebody that they have in there chained up. Sully wasn't quite able to see who it was, but they know that they're holding them there kind of against their will. And you guys, being who you are interested in breaking them out. So this is great. They sent Kelvin off to cause a distraction up at the corral that they've got back behind the camp. This is not exactly where they are, but up in the corner there, Kelvin and Marty have gone up to kind of release the animals that are up there. And I'm pretty sure you guys were expecting pack horses and camels and such, and what we found instead are triceratops. And
I love it.
Awesome.
so you...
I mean, will work great.
Yeah. So on your signal, on the signal from Sully, what you guys hear is, what you expect to hear is the trampling of hooves and such. And you do hear a lot of noise and pounding, but in this case it's much deeper. And you also hear some large bellows, bellowing and some very much deeper calls than what you were expecting.
Okay.
And in your mind, you probably hear Kelvin curse under his breath as he dives out of the way of one of these triceratops that are now, he's got stampeding towards the camp.
Calvin, you're gonna make sure Marty's okay, right?
You hear nothing but panic.
1 second. Why is this covering stuff up for me?
It's okay, Marty will be fine.
Oh, I was going to say Marty went with him.
Yeah. Marty will be fine. Marty's immortal. He'll
be
never
good.
die.
Yeah,
He'll
that's
go.
right.
He'll be good.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's all fine. All right. You hear Kelvin yell, and then you hear him, oof, oof, and your mind is temporarily cut off from his. You can't hear his thoughts anymore.
Uh-oh.
And what are the people in the tent doing?
When they hear the ruckus
Mhm.
and the noise, are you still looking? No, you're a barrel now.
That's right. I cast Minor Illusion so I could blend in with kind of like the packing camp
Right,
supplies
right.
everywhere. So I'm just like, there's just a barrel around me and I'm just sitting in it.
Okay. You hear them moving around. They come bursting out the front, and Parrish is shouting out orders to everybody. This is still early morning, just before sunrise, and there are a couple people that stumble out of this medium-sized tent, and some of the supply tents and such.
And were we able to see inside the tent? Did we make a way for us to see inside
There's a
the tent?
hole that Sully cut in the
Yeah,
back of it.
Okay.
Small.
Oh yeah, it was
so
a
I could
little
look
tent.
inside.
So are the guards out of the tent then at this point of
Right.
this little tent? Okay, so I'll just go ahead and cut the tent and go in and try to make contact with the prisoner real
Okay.
quick while this is all.
Let me
Starting
find
to go
out
down.
what happened to my...
Yeah. As soon as Solith and Parrish were gonna leave, that was the plan, to just get in there.
Yeah.
And since the barrel is right up next to that, the tent, I can literally just like cut a hole in it and no one from the outside will be able to see it because
Okay.
it's coming
Mhm.
from the barrel.
Yeah.
It's you, Rip. That barrel just sneeze?
But
Okay.
thank you.
Let's bring these guys into play.
Oh, that is a Triceratops.
Wow, yeah, that is oh, and he's getting bigger. There's two of them. There's three. Okay.
We're gonna go with 3 Triceratops
They're adapting.
running around,
Okay.
and where's my Dimetrodon? Where'd he go?
I think it's to the south.
Marty's acting as a shepherd dog,
Mm-hmm.
just herding them into the tents.
Yes, in fact, Marty's probably doing a little bit better job Well, they're just kind of chasing him around. Actually, is what's going on.
Oh, cool. That's fine.
But we also have several of these.
Marty loves tag.
Instead of herding cats, it's cat herding.
Hey.
Pretty good.
Yeah, nice.
Does that mean animals can have animal handling?
Several of these two-legged creatures around here too.
Oh.
And these guys should actually be one size bigger. Hang on. We're growing dinosaurs.
Oh, there we go.
We're growing dinosaurs here. Okay.
Big boys.
Yeah.
Are they just charging through that tent?
Pretty much.
Oh, wow.
You notice that they have harnesses on them. So from behind the tent, you see them kind of rushing down. They're pointing the wrong direction, but I can fix that too, I guess. Stuff. Okay. And you notice that they have harnesses on them, like an ox that would pull a wagon or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
These smaller ones also have reins, or at least a harness for reins. And they're not saddled up currently.
That's good.
But they do have reins as if they were like a horse. Okay. And they're just going to come through and start running down this tent and then running through as we go. So you guys have a few moments in the confusion as these people start pouring, these other people start pouring out of the tent or start cutting their way out of it as it's collapsing down on top of them to figure out what you want to do. So let's start with initiative real quick.
Yeah. Ooh, which dice do we roll?
That's a very good question.
The age-old question.
I kind of want to roll with
I noticed
four.
that you keep all your dice with like the highest number facing up. Because
Yes,
that's like
you gotta
their
train
muscle
them.
memory gets in. That's
It's because then the longer they spend on that side, the happier they are.
I see. Yeah, that's it. Nice.
It's been sitting on a 4 for the last 3 weeks. So
Well,
it's-
oh, that's why. Because it always rolls 4s.
19.
Oh,
There you go.
Let's
nice.
see.
Doesn't mean a thing.
15 is my total.
Okay.
Got an 18.
Not terrible.
18?
Yeah.
All right, Sully. And I didn't roll higher than a 12.
We all did
so
really
you
good
guys
on
get to go
initiative.
Yeah,
first.
not bad at all.
Say 20, wherever Jin is.
Jin will join us momentarily. Why don't you roll for Marty, too?
Yeah, Marty. My favorite mountain
Let's see if he
lion.
goes before or after the...
Wherever
Triceratops.
Jin
That's
is.
going to be a 17 from Marty.
Oh, okay. All right, he will get a chance to dodge out of the way.
Marty is speedy quick.
Wherever Jin is, he knows a distraction when it is made.
Okay. So first round, we'll go to Sully. What do you got?
Sully. Yeah, great. So, like I said, just with that dagger, I'm going to kind of cut a hole once I see they're out of it. Quickly, efficiently, but not trying to be like too noisy and rash. But just sneak inside there. And as I sneak inside, do I get a look at whatever this thing who was laying on this bed is?
Yes. Laying on a cot inside this room, you can see he's got a blanket pulled up over him, but his head is that of a dragonborn. Only this one is red colored.
Oh my gosh.
You can see in the candlelight.
Oh man, there's more of them.
And there's a chain that runs from a like a crate that he's been chained up to, and that's running up underneath the blanket to where his feet would be.
Okay, so where his feet are. All right, yeah. I'll kind of like come in, move out of the barrel, and say, "Hey, shh, we're gonna get you out of here, okay?"
Okay.
What's he chained to now?
He's chained to a big big crate.
Okay.
Inside.
Probably too heavy to
Too
move.
heavy to
Yeah.
heavy enough that you can't drag it around.
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Well, as I'm saying that, I'm reaching into one of my bags and bringing out my thieves' tools and moving over towards the chains.
Okay. Make a charisma check of some kind.
Sure.
Persuasion, probably.
Persuasion? You got it. It disappeared.
Disappeared into 20.
That is going to be plus 2 plus 3, 22.
22.
Nice.
He does not yell out, but he pulls back away from you, scared. He
Understandably
looks.
so.
Sully met a lot of Dragonborn before.
Sully spent the first 20 years of his life only with no other gnomes
Yeah.
and maybe some wood elves.
Okay.
So he not a ton, and especially not chromatic, obviously.
Mhm.
So probably not like a super large amount, actually.
Okay, make an insight check real quick.
1.
All right. Okay.
Appropriate, it seems.
Yeah.
That's all you. That's all you get on it
Full-sized
then.
dragon.
Great.
That he's pulled back. He's a little worried about you. It looks like, but he's not yelling out.
That's fair. Yeah. As I'm reaching my thief's tools and trying to like find the lock mechanism around his feet,
Okay.
specifically, kind of like doing with blankets. With my other hand, I'm gonna reach into a bag and just pull out some pocket bacon I have and like just set it on the blanket and tap it for him while I go to start doing the lock.
Okay.
Item type deployable.
All right. We'll count that as a drawing weapon as a free action then.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Perfect.
Could I use my action to try and thief's tool? Is that okay? Or
In this case, your action would be the persuasion check, I think.
sure, that's
So,
totally
next
fine.
round.
Yeah.
All right. So, Eddie.
Yeah, so I'll just slip through the hole since he went first, and I'll just slip through the same hole that Sully went through, and I will since he did a little bit of talking, I'll go immediately to use my thieves' tools to try to
nice.
take the lock.
Okay, great.
So,
Why don't you make an insight check for us too?
Oh,
and
sure.
And has Eddie been interacting with Dragonborn
I
in
like
anything in his past
the
history?
only Dragonborn he's ever met probably is the kid.
Oh, okay.
I mean, because he spent most of his life in Freeholm,
Sure.
so I don't know frequency of even metallic Dragonborn in Freeholm.
There would be a few.
Yeah,
Um,
so maybe a
but there would be
handful.
more common down in Paul Watch. And,
Yeah,
and
so I may have interacted with a handful, but I wouldn't say
Okay.
I have experience.
all right,
for sure.
Make a regular roll then.
A one.
You guys are terrible.
Yeah,
That's
Okay.
great.
It's
Yep.
the heat of the moment. It's okay.
Yep.
So is it because
That's
you think
that was the insight.
Yes,
right?
that was your
Okay.
insight check.
do you think
Okay,
the
good.
20 got tired and needed to rest for a
It
little
probably
bit?
did. It probably did. It probably did. Do you want me to make a
Yeah,
sleight
now
of
you
hand
can
check?
make your sleight of hand
Okay.
check.
Do I have a chance to cast guidance on myself first?
As a bonus
It's
action?
an action, though. Never
Oh,
mind.
no.
I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I'd like to, but I
Boy,
don't
the way
want
the
to.
world is heavy. I
Oh
just
my gosh.
don't want
That gives me an 8.
An 8.
Yep.
An 8 is not enough.
Yep.
You fumble around, but you can't quite get the pins to. You guys ever watch The Lockpicking Lawyer on YouTube?
No.
Okay, well, shout out to The Lockpicking Lawyer. But he's a lawyer who just picks locks, and he's got some catchphrases anyway.
Interesting.
He'll be like, number 2 is binding. I think I got it on 3, and anyway. I
I'm
won't
gonna
make any
look
more
him up.
jokes about stuff you guys never see.
I
so.
trust that those were pretty good jokes, though.
Yeah, they were going to be hilarious.
All right.
Trust me. All right, you can't quite get the pins to lock, though, and you're still
Okay.
fumbling around with it.
All right.
What is So Marty's up here. You see him?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say that he's chasing these dinos right now. Do you want him to try and herd them in a certain direction and make some kind of skill check for that? What's he, or is he just chasing them and trying to stay out of their way and not get trampled?
Kind guards. How many are there? Like other guards, like rushing from the perimeter in towards
Yes.
them? Because
Let
if
me,
so, then that might change what he's gonna do.
There are a bunch around out here.
Okay.
Let me bring them out. 1 second. Right now I've got them all positioned inside the wrong tent, so because you guys were talking
Oh yeah, that's fair.
and being cordial previously. So let me bring him out and then we'll put him in the right place.
Sure. I think ideally Marty would want to herd the dinosaurs towards those bigger sized tents. However, if there's a lot of guards approaching from like the perimeters of the camp, and he's gonna get surrounded, that he might change course and try to like hide or just, stay on an edge, create an exit.
All right, so there's something like that. Where's our main guy? Oh, there's Jim.
Mountain lions don't like to be cornered,
Yep.
Not that I would know. I've never actually cornered a mountain lion, but I just imagine. On my cat, she gets pretty feisty if you're just.
And we're gonna put little dots on the two that you guys know about.
I can just see Marty dancing on the backs of these Triceratops, just
Dude.
having a heck of a time.
Claw's sunk into the harness.
Okay, the green dot. Oh, he's green and blue. I gotta take off the green one. Okay. The green dot is Solith.
Okay.
Solith, and he's right here. The blue dot is Parrish. He's come over here and he's ordering people around and trying to get people to.
It was Parrish that I did disguise self of Parrish.
I thought you did it. Right? It was one of the guards. When we originally left, there were just two regular guards standing outside of this very tent, kind of keeping watch of us. And I think that's the one you said you turned into, not one of the leaders.
Yeah, no, I don't remember. I don't remember. Does anybody?
I'm pretty sure it was one of the guards.
Yeah, okay.
Just
I know it's a guard. I wanted to look like them, but I just don't. I don't think I would have made myself look like a commander or anything. So.
Okay. Got it. That's true. You're currently appearing as a kind guard.
As a kind guard.
Okay. At that, we'll see what he does.
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
When you burst in and start messing with his lock and stuff, though, the Dragonborn's eyes get huge and just super scared. And
it's fair. I mean, a kind guard breaks in and is probably terrified of him.
For the first time, then, you notice that he's trying to, scream and yell, but he can't. And he's got a leather strap.
Oh, like a muzzle?
Wrapped around his mouth.
That's so sad. All right, now we need to kill everyone here.
That's why your insight checks, one of the things your insight checks failed to
pick up.
To notice. I guess that'd be a perception check still, but you guys rolled once. That's bad enough.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Okay.
Focused at the lock.
It wasn't going to help you with a perception check either anyway.
Oh no, the pocket bacon was probably so insulting. Oh no, because he can't eat it.
Eat it anyway.
Oh.
Yeah. It's dark in here though, it's dark. Okay.
Here, smell this.
Where do you want Marty to move to then?
Marty?
Yeah.
Honestly, Marty will probably just try to hurt him. He might come over to this side and try to get the ones into the bigger size tents.
Okay.
Because, cats like to see the world burn, so the bigger the tent, the more appealing it is.
All right. The big guys kind of steer away from him. So they're going to angle over this way. Oh, it keeps locked. That's why. I need to get it to not lock. Is it Alt?
If you turn them into pictures instead of, I don't know, it's kind of weird how it locks them into specific positions.
If you hold down Alt, then it won't lock it to the grid.
Okay. Good to know.
That's what's happening, is it keeps locking it to the grid.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, so they're going to start their herd going this way a little bit.
Awesome. Yeah, so Marty will probably come if that's what we're going to draw over there.
You guys hear Parrish start shouting out orders to people as they're running through and dodging things. He points to a couple of the people over here and points them at the Triceratops to try and get them out of control or under control. They appear to be not guards, but just workers and servants, handlers even. And so they're going to try and get some of the Triceratops under control. And he points at a couple of the guards to grab these other two-legged dinosaurs here as well. And so we'll make some checks for them.
They're steeds.
See how they, yeah. basically trying to get them back under control.
Jin has an idea.
Okay.
Next,
Jin's coming in just a second.
next you have a moment.
Is it cast fireball?
We'll do it at
Look at that.
disadvantage for them, but
Because I always think that's the best idea.
I mean,
in any
yeah.
situation.
He's ice based, but it'll be grand.
so let's put these two guys over here. They're gonna
How
grab
big of a
this
Cool
dino.
looking thing can you make with prestidigitation? and
These
minor
guys run
illusion?
over and try and flag
Mine is in
down
5 foot cube.
5 foot cube.
one of these
This would be bigger than
triceratops.
prestidigitation. However,
But these two make it through
mine illusion can only be visual
and are
or
now
audio.
pushing
Can't
into
do
the
both.
main tent and just crushing things. Let's see if these other guards, any of them get hurt. He dodges out of the way. This one gets trampled though. Right there.
Oh, poor guy.
Poor tent.
So we'll take him off of the picture for a little bit. All right, so one of the guards gets trampled. Another one has to dodge out of the way of these two that are still running wild. And this other dinosaur too that's following around. Okay. There we have it.
What a beautiful round.
That was a great round. It was marvelous.
Let's
Okay.
just keep that up.
Jin comes across the scene from a hillside, just up looking over the clearing,
Yep.
and you see just pure pandemonium going on
And it's beautiful.
down in the camp, and
Yep.
it's noisy and loud. People are shouting and yelling everywhere, and you can see the only thing that you see that you recognize right now would be a mountain lion chasing these triceratops and these dinosaurs around in the camp.
Perfect. I love it.
There you go.
So, from
And it's your turn.
where I am, which is, I'll say, gosh, I'll be off in this direction.
Okay.
Hold down. Hold down. Hold down. There it is. So kind of from the opposite end of...
I'm going to move you up a little bit because you're not actually on the screen.
Oh, yeah. That works. So, all of a sudden, everyone within, as loud as this spell can possibly make it, you hear just this gigantic dragon's roar coming from behind the hill that I'm hiding on. Like, I want this roar to be like, maybe it didn't cause the animals to panic, but hopefully it will now. Just the sound of a silver dragon roaring.
Okay.
Yep. Get everybody's attention right up here.
All right.
And since it's just one action, I was going to do like prestidigitation, have like fireworks and everything, but nah, I just wanted to.
Okay. Two back. We'll say that they're smashing down the things now, and we want to see what you guys are doing inside the tent anyway.
Mhm.
Okay. That roar. Let's roll for the animals. That's a heavy dice. One of the triceratops stops, the one that's closest to you in the sound, stops and rears up, and then kind of doubles back. Now, not knowing what to be afraid of. So he's going to be moving that way. And they kind of crash into each other. And this last one is fine. They've got him mostly under control, and they're like throwing a tarp or blanket or something over his eyes and trying to calm him down. These other two dinosaurs are also now just scattering. This one's going to run off this way. Woo! And
Yes, break the pottery.
this guy's going to start pulling up and
Trash the tables.
yanking around as one of these guards is hanging onto his leash. And he's just now getting thrown back and forth.
Nice.
All right, still madness and craziness going on. And we're back in the tent with Sully.
All right, yeah.
So you guys hear a dragon roar outside.
Not sure what that was about, but we better hurry.
Yeah, get out of here. I can't hear Kelvin. Kelvin, here, let me do that. And I'll bring up my Peeps tools and I'll start to pick at it. And I just think, I can't hear Kelvin. Kelvin's not responding. Kelvin!
Well, I guess we'll deal with that once we get this kid out of here, so.
That makes sense. Can I make a Peeps tools check?
Yep.
To try to break him out of that thing?
Yep. The 15.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to pass. That's
Okay.
a 17.
All right. You nudge Eddie aside and get your tools in there. Click, click. And this big giant padlock snaps open.
Awesome.
Great.
Cool.
All right. Hey, okay. Just out the back, I guess.
Yeah, I still have Pass Without a Trace on. I mean, it's still it's still cast, so we can try to sneak out of here just like this.
Nice.
The three of us.
Okay, cool.
So,
I guess my attention shifts over to the Dragonborn. I'm out of actions, but I just want to extend my hand and just say, "Hey, this is gonna be good. Thumbs up. We're gonna have such a good time. Let's get out of here."
We're gonna go get a slice. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
He is also still, his hands are chained up as well.
Oh, are they chained attached to the?
Yeah, like it's
Okay.
one of those like where the hands and the
One of
legs are chained
those
together and stuff like that.
situations.
Do you want? Are you unlocking? Are you releasing him from what's chained to the crate, or are you unlocking his hands and legs?
I wanted to unlock
I
his.
just want to know if you guys were going to carry him or.
yeah, no,
I wasn't
he's,
planning
yeah,
on
no,
carrying him.
no,
We're
neither
not the
one
right
of us
people
strong
to
enough.
carry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he's got to go on his own.
Yeah, so that's why I went for the feet. I was unlocking his feet
Okay.
in that instance.
Then make one more persuasion check to see if he follows along with you.
Okay, yeah.
Come on, do it.
All right. Psionic ability die. Here we go.
Oh,
So that was a 2 on the d20 and then a 1 on the ability die, which puts me up at a 3. I have proficiency and a positive charisma. So that puts me at a, just being sure I got that right, 8.
An 8.
Yes.
A whopping
I wish
8.
I could see you to Silvery Bar.
I appreciate the sentiment. Truly I do.
Well, I
sense a
appreciate that
disturbance.
I don't have to, DM magic away for these guys to spot you. And you guys just do it for yourselves.
You're welcome. That's my gift to you.
I try not to do that kind of stuff. I don't like it. So,
True.
in this case, though, seeing you with this kind guard that's come in, once you release him, he backs up more against the back of the tent, and he starts clawing at this leather strap that's
Okay.
on his mouth.
is it my turn yet?
Yeah, it's your
Okay, I'm
turn.
gonna cast Charm Person on him.
Okay.
Hey,
Yes,
yeah,
do this.
absolutely. Yes.
I'm gonna lose my disguise, I believe, because it's concentration.
The disguise self is not concentration.
Oh yeah, you're right.
We would
No,
lose
no,
Pass
lose
Without
Pass
Trace.
Without a
Yeah.
Trace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what you see. He is not buying it anymore, and
Actually, it's not concentration. Charm Person isn't. Nice. So he has to make a 15 Wisdom saving throw.
What a great spell.
okay,
Dang.
he rolls a 1.
Great. So,
That's fantastic.
hey, we're here to help you. Let's go. And that's. I also start taking off my cloak, and I'm gonna put it on him, so we can put a hood over his head, and then we're going out the back. Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
Okay. That's the intent. Anyway, I don't know how much I can get done in my turn.
I'm so glad you can cast spells. That would make life so much easier. Gosh.
Well, I'm glad you can pick locks. Because I clearly wasn't able to do that.
All right. You guys get him to calm down, and just as he's getting this leash, this muzzle off of his mouth there, and you just seconds before he's about to yell out, or even worse, breathe fire
Yeah.
at you.
Yeah, sure. That would have been great.
This is true.
So climatic.
You see him inhale
Thematic.
just as you finish your spell.
And I go, hey, we're all friends here. We're gonna get you out of this. Just relax, okay? Let's not do anything rash. Okay, now let's go.
Okay,
It is
you guys
friends, not food.
sneak out the back Then is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of, and we're just going to try to avoid the commotion and get away if we can.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I had the time, I would want to shove the pillow down and pull up the blanket so it looks like there's still someone underneath there on the cot. But if I don't have the time, I'll leave it. It's
All
fine.
right. Probably not. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll leave. No, I'll take the time and I'll do it.
Okay.
I mean, if they glance in and they see an empty cot, that would be bad. If this buys us just any time, I think it would be good.
All right. We're at the dinos.
Oh,
Marty's
actually-
turn.
Yeah, okay. On my next turn, I'll do something better than that.
So what's Marty up to?
Marty, seeing the kind of halting and confusion and possibly seeing people starting to emerge from the tent. This tent right here.
Down here? Yep.
Well, actually, he was over with Kelvin when all that started, right?
Yes. So Kelvin's up here right now, but he's off the map. And-
Sure. Okay. If Kelvin was in trouble last time Marty saw him, Marty would run back to him. If not, then he would run over towards... If Marty didn't see anything happen, he would run towards these people that are over here
Okay.
and just kind of help escort.
I don't know that Marty knows
Okay, yeah,
Well,
that totally makes
Kelvin's-
sense.
Statuses, yeah.
statuses, yeah.
In that case, Marty will rush down to the tent opening and he will hold an action to attack anyone who doesn't smell like friend.
Okay. 2, 3. All right. 3 of the... Well, there's only 2 right there. Because that one got trampled. 2 of the guards that are trying to get this animal under control spot Marty running back behind there and start yelling out things at Parrish and Sola. And Parrish draws his sword at this point now and starts yelling at orders to find the... What would they call you guys?
Those who come in peace.
Not anymore.
The giant dragon that is trying to be a distraction.
Yep. To find their former guests. They must be here somewhere. And people are starting to actively now look for you. Solith is gonna run back into the tent. And Parrish is gonna start rounding people up. And we've got 2 more dinosaurs that need to get put under control.
Okay.
They get this one calmed down. And this one, still not so much. He's running back this way now. Okay. So we'll have 2 more people make a dodge, including Parrish.
We like that.
And they both fail.
One of them fails, but Parrish and the other one jump out of the way.
Well,
So
good
this
try.
guy that he's on top of right now is now trampled. There you go. You guys are getting rid of guards left and right.
Perfect.
We are doing so much of it, yeah.
Solith, perception check, immediately notices that things are not right, and he spots the wind flipping the back of the tent, and he yells out at Parrish that they've stolen the I guess they don't see them as omens necessarily. The harbingers see them as that. They see them as a potential godlike creatures. So
Asana, was that the right word?
yeah, that was the
Something
that was
like
the name
shining
of their god.
scales?
That was the name of their
that's
god
the-
that they're waiting for.
They
to come
worship
back.
Azana.
Asana.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Let's say he's stolen the Dragonborn. They've stolen the Dragonborn, and he yells out at the tent. And so Parrish again makes orders, and one of these will hop up on top of his mount here,
I knew the mount was going to be a problem.
and will start heading back your direction. Parrish also bursts into the tent and let's see. So this one's out of control. I'm going to mark him real quick. He's still red, going crazy. And the others are, we need guards holding them in place and leading them back. That takes 2 more out of the fight. So we've got 1 guard on this guy mounted up, this guy down here, and how about this guy? They're now running back and following Parrish's lead. Okay, you guys are about off the map, but I can make a new map.
Have we
you
been
run
spotted?
away.
That's the question at this point.
Well, I think they're busy enough, under control enough. Let's give only 1 guy, the guy that's jumped up on his mount and is riding around to the back.
Okay.
Will be actively looking for you. Solith and Parrish are probably still in the tent. Like Solith wind ripped the blanket off of the cot, right? And so they're not there. And then notice the cut in the back
Right.
of the tent. And so he's headed that way, but hasn't like looked out to immediately see you guys
Makes
back
sense.
there yet.
Somebody barbs.
So he
I have
has
to get a little tricky here.
The other thing, Marty was the guard is actually right on the token for Marty, and I had him hold an action to attack anyone who
okay.
came into range.
Where's which one?
He's basically right underneath the
The guard. So I just moved him over there.
Okay. The guard is now on top of
The mount.
Yeah, so he's on the mount. So Marty
Okay.
can attack the dino here.
Okay,
Let me group these guys together.
he'll take it. Yeah, if that helps distract the guard at all, that would be.
I was gonna say I was gonna take a sniping action of some spell that I hope I
I
have.
can't group them together when they're sitting on top of each other. So these guys are together.
Got it.
So much stuff going on. All right. He comes around the back of the tent and spots you guys headed off into the morning.
Okay.
So Marty can make an attack against him.
That is a 16.
This other mount's just going to make it running away. Okay.
That's fair. Smart dino.
16 hits.
Okay. That is 7 damage,
Okay.
which is fun.
Yeah,
That's good. Yeah.
I was gonna say I probably should have asked if I still have my horse. Or a horse.
How come you don't ride one of these dinos?
I don't know. I'm an outcast.
They don't let him out of the
Oh, like that
homeland,
could
probably.
be- Yeah.
I don't have a license.
How much damage was it?
7.
Okay. That's a goodly amount of damage to this guy, but he's still up. And is he attacking the rider or the mount? I guess he's
I would
big
wanna-
enough he can leap up. And,
Yeah, I would. Well, they're really good jumpers. I want to say it would attack the rider, but I think it would go for the mount just because he's been chasing the dinos.
Okay.
That's the thing on his mind.
Yeah.
All right. Cool Dean. All right, we're back to your guys' turn.
Okay.
We'll start with Jin, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jin didn't get to go the last.
So,
time.
Jin, are you coming into the camp?
Yeah, and on
If you're
horse.
coming into the camp where you are right there, you're close enough to hear them yelling about
Yeah,
finding the interlopers.
yeah.
Oh, that's a good group name too. Interlopers.
Can I be on horseback? I guess I should have specified
Are we
before
just
that
trying to
I
escape,
still have
or are
a
we
horse.
trying?
If you were trying to catch up to them, then sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because I don't know if we can beat them all. I mean, I would
So
think
yeah,
not.
at this point, I'm
Daxforce gave us a good
gone from
initial
distraction
advantage.
to, well, I guess
Are
I'm
we
still on the
capable of
distraction game.
escaping?
I don't know.
What's a horse's galloping speed?
I'll look that
I
up.
think it's 60. feet.
Riding horse is 60 feet. I think Warford is also 60 feet. So.
60?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna be riding and yeehawing here, so this should be fun.
Okay.
And if you're riding a mount, the mount can just take an action to dash on your initiative count too.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will
Unless it's
have
an
you-
intelligent mount,
Yeah.
then it's different.
I do want you to make an animal handling check though.
Yeah, yeah.
To try and do that and maybe cast a spell or whatever else you want to do.
Yep.
Makes sense.
So yeah, definitely animal handling first. Don't like you. Take you.
Twice in
Don't have
one
any
game
dice.
that's happened. That's
Uh,
great.
yeah.
We'll have to build a shield for the monitor.
Put a
5.
skirt on it.
Yeah.
Guess I'm hanging on for dear life here.
Monitor shield.
Yeah, 5
Okay.
for animal handling anyway.
Do you want to lose control and fall off and still be able to do something, or do you want to stay on your horse and not be able to do something?
Stay on my horse and scream if I can.
All right,
but
then
I don't-
you're hanging on for dear life as the horse jumps right over the campfire.
Yeah.
You're doing such a great job of being a distraction. Man. That's
One way
great.
or the other,
Keep
if
it
I
up.
if I damage someone or not, they'll all be looking at me. So I'll take it.
All right, Sully,
Yes, that is me.
stand and fight or try and get away.
Isn't that the question?
Always.
So am I currently like in my barrel on that tent flap since I was the last one to leave, or are we all
like-
outside?
You were making yourself look like a barrel.
So like minor illusion
Right.
conjures a
The
barrel,
barrel, right.
right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't like distort my visage.
Right.
It just creates an object in space.
Did you want to jump into the barrel? Is that
I mean, it was right
It was
on
right
the
in
exit.
front of the exit.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I mean, if I was the last one who left, I guess I'm trying to gauge. It doesn't matter. If I'm out and they haven't seen me yet, that's perfect. I guess I will kneel down and kind of look inside the crawl space, hearing them shouting from inside. Summon a dagger. Throw it at one of them, and then I'm going to book it.
okay?
But-
One of the ones that are still in the tent.
yeah.
Okay.
Which... Solith, which one is the blue?
That's Parrish. She's the one that's looking outside the tent. Flap hole.
So I don't have a very good aim at Solith. That's okay.
Probably not.
Yeah, I can go with
Just-
Parrish.
Solid came in and found out that what's his face was gone. Then Parrish came running in, and he's
Totally.
the closest to the.
Okay, well, Parrish is
Well, you
closer,
guys-
then we'll just take a stab at him. Oh, no. Not good. Not good.
Okay.
That's plus 7,
Is it a 1?
11.
Oh, 11?
Yeah.
He dodges out of the way just in time. Oh, man. So I had a moment just last week, not this weekend, but the weekend before, where I was helping my sons with their black belt test for Taekwondo.
Uh-huh.
And this was another reason we were gone last week is my son graduated and took his black belt test and everything like that for Taekwondo. It was intense.
Wow, yeah.
At one point, though, during the board breaking parts, they do like speed breaks. They do like the power breaks, is what they call them. And the speed breaks, you're just holding onto it with one hand, and you chop it or you do a quick kick, and it sends the piece just flying, right? But I'm sitting there holding it and waiting for him to come over and break the board that I'm holding, and just this piece that he kicks comes flying straight at my face, and I swear, I just went. Yeah. It was like Lord of the Rings, like where the
That's
orc just
great.
steps off to the side for a second, and I wanted to just spit on it.
That's funny.
That's
It was
awesome.
so good. I was hoping that nobody was just right behind me and got smacked with it, but it was fine. But literally, I in slow motion. So Parrish sees this dagger just coming at him in slow motion and just goes yunk. Just smacks into.
Sully's
the black
offended
belt.
enough that he's going to use a bonus action to make a second attack at him. That's just rude. So give me a better one. Hey, there we go. That's a 20.
Oh, that's a hit.
Oh.
Not good damage. Oh, wait. This is... Can he see me if I'm attacking from a barrel? Logistical question for whether or not I could add sneak attack.
You would have sneak attack this round.
Okay.
Because, he just pokes out. There's a barrel right there.
Yeah.
And he,
And all of a sudden it's shooting
yeah,
projectiles
and
at him.
suddenly he wasn't expecting that.
Cool.
So
Barrel and then
Nice.
suddenly
Um,
you can have sneak attack.
Thank you. 13 was 17 psychic damage.
Dang.
Oh, wow.
That'll learn him.
Dragonborn trafficking's not cool! And then I run. Then I run 30 feet away.
Okay. Got it.
1, 2, 3.
That was 17.
Yeah, 17 damage.
Okay.
4, 5, 6.
Perish. Awesome. Dragonborn trafficking's not cool. Okay. The Sully. Sully's done. Eddie's turn.
So I will just trying to get the Dragonborn to come with me. I just try to double move. I mean,
Okay.
if I've got it, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm
Okay.
trying to get out of there.
So you guys are just headed out, just running as
Yeah.
fast as you can into the trees.
Back toward Kelvin and the safety of the forest, however far.
So Kelvin is up to the north.
Uh-huh.
That's where the
Or
corral was and everything.
I guess probably more toward the safety of the forest, just
Okay.
trying to get away. You know, figuring Kelvin can probably take care of himself.
All right.
Hoping.
As you get to the edge of the forest, I guess you're double moving. So next round, we'll have you make a stealth check to try and hide your tracks as you run
So,
back.
so the pass without trace
It's still in place,
It's still in
right?
place. So it actually, we aren't leaving any tracks. There's
Right.
no traceable.
Yeah. As soon as you get away, though, there's the one guy that can see you, and Parrish and Solid are going to burst out and be looking for you next round. So you make a stealth check just to
Oh, okay,
get away
sure.
from them.
All right.
Cool. Let's go with their turn then, I guess. Marty is still up. Marty attacked the dinosaur before.
Indeed. And the dinosaur looks like it's going to chase after us.
Yeah, the rider is urging it urging it after in your
us.
direction,
Sure.
and especially after Eddie and this Dragonborn.
Cool. Marty, in that case, he really liked the taste of dino meat, so he's gonna make another attack roll.
Okay,
Get him, Marty.
Yeah. All right. That is
13 is what it is.
Yeah, it's 23.
Okay.
Nice.
Or 22. Sorry. But here we go.
The mountain lion is rolling high.
10 damage.
Okay. That takes down the raptor, and
Oh wow.
Good.
Oh, they're raptors. This should
Yeah.
become a lot more terrifying, actually.
okay, the raptor stumbles to the ground. The rider. Well, let's do all the dinosaurs first, and then the bad guys. So this guy's out of the picture now. Let's clear up some space here.
Is it the one? That one's still going psycho, right?
Yeah, this one's still running crazy and is about to. He's actually about to burst in on Solid and Parrish. So that'll be fun for him.
Good deal.
That's what I like to see.
Creates chaos.
The rider, though, is going to take a swipe at Marty.
Well, he can try. He's never going to hit him.
Well, he rolled a 17.
So that hit him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now you're supposed to say, no, he didn't.
And it's a 1d6. 4 slashing damage from his scimitar.
Okay, Solly would like to rage.
So as soon as he hits level 3 barbarian, he can do that. Okay.
You mean barbarians aren't born angry?
And then he will shout out at everyone else that they're getting away. They're back here. And he gets to sound the alarm that way. This dinosaur comes rushing through this little tent.
Yes.
Good.
So let's see if Solith and Parrish are able to get out of the way. Solith dodges out of the way. Parrish gets thrown. And you
He's already
see
taken some damage. That might end old Parrish.
you see Parrish.
Perish may perish.
Can he please follow his namesake?
It's destiny.
Title's sake?
How
Yeah.
many feet is he gonna get thrown? How strong is this guy?
It's probably strong.
Oh gosh. How much strength is a
Triceratops.
In D&D?
23. That's my
So
guess.
what you see is this tent just turns into a cape for the Triceratops, basically, as it collapses in on itself. You see Solith like rolling off to the bottom of it, just in the dust covering his head and just rolling on the ground. And then you see this dark figure go flying through the air. Yeah. I spelled Triceratops wrong. It's got an A in it.
Triceratops.
Yep.
Yep.
Come on. Sorry, I closed his stuff on accident. His strength's at 22, so he's going to go
So close.
flying.
Yeah. Looking over your dice is so pleasing. They're just all such happy faces. Perfect.
So he's going to fly 20 feet in the air and take the damage from the hit as well. So that's 48 plus another 2d6.
not
4d8.
4d8.
Oh, that's too bad.
10.
We won't be mad if you choose 48, though. That's fine, too.
So he goes flying through the air, and he doesn't get back up again.
Yeah!
Dang.
As you just see this dark figure go just directly. In fact, he passes Sully and lands in between Sully and Eddie and the Dragonborn.
Oh, nice.
Wow, he really sailed.
I love it.
And so, I'm making him bigger for some reason. So do that. And then the cultists now.
I'm scared of Solace.
Yeah.
He's going to get one chance.
With a head full of chains.
Okay. What's the range on this sucker? Oh, so you made it 60 feet away though. You and the
Mhm.
okay.
How loud can minor illusion go?
I think
Well,
the example gives us a
He
lion's
won't try and
roar.
hold person,
Lion's
and
roar.
he'll just try to attack
loud.
you.
That's loud.
Okay.
That's like
I think it's like a
2,
mile
3,
away. Yeah,
yeah,
it's a
mile or 2 away. Yeah. That'll definitely hurt. Not physically, I guess, but.
Oh. Okay, well, yeah, he can do that. It's not going to stop you, but it's all he can do.
Okay.
So he picks himself up and starts running after you,
Okay.
and then starts waving his hands around, and you see a glowing dagger appear right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
As he shouts, and then the dagger points down at you and just goes straight in at you. A spiritual
streaking
weapon.
at me? Okay.
Yeah. The spiritual weapon is what he's doing. So he's going to make a. Do you dodge it or he attacks with it?
He attacks. Yeah, it's should be basically
Melee
his
spell
attack
attack.
roll. Yeah,
Yep.
spell attack roll.
Well, he didn't get a crit,
Oh,
but he did roll 19.
okay.
So you'll
That
take
will hit me. Yep.
1d8 plus 3,
lion's roar.
5
114
Five.
decibels.
damage from that.
114.
So you get stabbed with a dagger,
It'll definitely stop people from hearing orders, right?
and
130
Solid is now yelling at
is, like,
people
where
to.
pain starts.
Oh, okay.
Solid's now
it's
yelling
like-
at people to
it's
get
pretty-
after
it's
you.
pretty loud.
They're getting away! They're getting away!
What was that? That's the plan. If I don't fall
That's
off
pretty
my-
good. Yeah, I
fall
like
off
that.
my dang horse.
And we're
See what
back
happens.
to yeah, we're back to Jin now.
Okay, let's see. Let's keep it up. Let's do the thing. If we're gonna do the thing, let's do the thing. So animal handling to see if I hang on and spell cast at the same time.
Okay,
Okay. Good.
right in the crack.
I don't like that thing. I don't like it.
Where did it go?
I like that. 15.
I think it's under. Yeah, it's under the monitor again.
Yeah, it's down there.
What impressive, like,
We need some bumpers in here.
I do.
consistency.
It's because I was afraid. Oh, see, 18, but 15. I like 15.
15.
Yeah.
All right, you're able to get your horse. You're able to get your horse under control. You can cast a spell.
Okay.
Sorry, let me turn this volume down.
So, I don't think, distance isn't going to matter too much. I think I'm just going to, too bad I don't have make a spell more powerful, because it'd be kind of funny to make a spell that doesn't do damage more powerful, but, that'd be kind of fun anyway. I think I'm just going to make another really, actually, from where I am, what's a 30-foot cone looking like?
Where you're at?
Yeah.
So yeah, 6.
1, 2, 3.
So 6 squares out,
Yeah.
and then spread it out to be cone shaped.
Because they're not really the ones I'm worried about too much. But I think what I wanted to do was kind of, as I'm, get rid of the ruler there. Moving in this direction, if you can still see me on the screen there.
Okay.
As I gallop just past Sulla, what is his name again?
Soloth.
Sulla.
Yeah.
Just ride past
Like
him.
like Sala from Indiana Jones, but with a TH
Oh.
at the end.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Right past him, and Rhyme's binding ice at him, and as many as can I. Wow, that's a word. That's a sentence. As many as I can hit in a cone towards him,
Okay.
which is kind of hard to.
Yeah, the space on the map's a little restricted
Yeah.
there.
It's a
'cause-
little wonky. So
So say I'd like ride past this direction.
right. So he actually chased. He had to get up and run
he's-
30 feet to
To
get
cast
in
that.
range to cast that spell.
Oh, okay.
So
So
you would
he's a
have to
little
get
further
in
down
front of it,
range.
which you can do.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get in front of him and then turn back, going the other direction. At that point, you've got this dinosaur and this guard that's fighting Marty, and then these other ones that are now chasing after him.
Yeah.
So you
yeah.
got this group of people here, and let's just do this.
As many as I can hit. That would be
So let's say
great.
1, 2, 3, 4 plus the dinosaur, but Sully is also still there as well
Yeah.
I'm not too far away, yeah.
in an imaginary barrel.
No, I did move 30 feet away.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. So Sully is still, he's right by Solid, but
Okay, out of range.
not in the imaginary barrel.
No. I mean, like, Sully might imagine he's in an imaginary
It's
barrel.
probably true.
Perfect then. Yeah, just ice Orion blast as many as I can get my hands on as I ride on past. So 30-foot cone. Everybody in that, let's make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Does that include Sully?
No.
Okay.
On a fail, they are held in place. Their speed is reduced to 0, and they take 3d8 cold damage, half
Okay.
if they save.
Okay. The Triceratops, what's the DC? He might make it.
It is. I think is it just
What's your
14.
spellcasting? 14? Okay.
Yeah.
So the Triceratops and these 3 little cultist guys fail their save, and Solith makes his save.
Okay, perfect. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Okay.
This is the busiest I've ever had a map before. Like, look at all the people right here. And Eddie's not even here. Like, he's up here now.
Yeah.
Is that it?
The Dragon friend is too, right?
No, he ran away. Yeah, he's up. He's up there.
Wait, these
Like,
are...
you guys are off the map now.
Yeah, because we ran full move.
We need a new map.
D8s. My brain is totally not here. Oh well, I need more practice with my dice. Which is to say, Eddie. Oh well. So 3d8. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 to the ones that failed and 4 to the ones that succeeded. Is it half rounded down?
Yeah.
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 Okay. How much sorry, tell me those numbers one more time.
6, 7, 8, 9. 9 to the ones that failed and
Okay.
4 to solid.
All right, the Triceratops is still fine. These cultists are going to get frozen. And... Oops, that's the wrong map. I'm going back to the wrong one. So we'll take these guys off the board. Okay. Oop, I took away the dinosaur too. I can undo. Look at that.
Man, there's not going to be many left after this.
Oh, that was the problem.
We should kill everyone except for Sala, so he has to take all these tents and dinosaurs back by himself.
Yeah, that's exactly what he would do.
He has to pack up all the sand
He has
back
to
into the
pack it all up.
barrels. Yeah.
Loser has to put the game away.
Oh, man.
Love it.
Okay, and Solith is not frozen. So they're like frozen in place.
Mhm.
So the dinosaur stops moving.
Or they have to take an action to cut themselves out of the ice.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
He'll probably take an action trying to break himself out.
Yeah.
So his legs are now frozen to the ground, and Solith is not frozen. He's still yelling at you all. Sully,
Buy us a turn, though.
you're still close to him.
Yep. Yep.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, how close am I to Solith? Like,
You and he both moved 30 feet.
oh, cool. So we're like,
So he is about 5 feet behind you, basically.
sweet. No one else is near us, though. Or
Uh,
are you right next
no,
to us?
not
or?
currently.
I think I'm just past you, like
Okay.
5 or 10 feet past.
Okay,
you.
so I won't have sneak attack if I attack him. Or I could not move and give myself sneak attack for a steady aim. And I could
So you passed Sully as well?
whack him.
I think
Because then
so.
Sully would need to make a save
No.
on his...
Well, what he
Check
was
as
saying,
well.
he went just as soon as he passed Solith, then he cast
Okay.
it.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
if
yeah,
he ended up past Sully,
All right, got
it would
it.
have been after the spell.
Got it.
Or maybe I'm at him and I'm reaching out my hand for him to get on the horse.
Get on the horse. Yeah, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to cast anything. I will bonus action disengage.
Okay.
And I will move up to, you said the body got flung past me.
Yes.
I'm going to kneel down and just reach into the pocket. I know that all the kind keep their valuables, take something out of it and run.
Okay.
I love it.
Your disengaging is your action, though.
So disengage is a bonus action.
It's a bonus
For-
action?
For
a
uncanny,
rogue.
uncanny,
Oh, yes, it is.
canny action.
All right.
Cunning action.
There you go.
Action,
Yeah, there it is. And then I have 30 feet
Uncanny
movement. So
cunning
the canny.
You already stole his dagger.
Oh, is that this guy? I thought Solith had the dagger.
Oh, it was
Shoot.
Solith, wasn't it?
Insults.
I
Yeah,
think
it was
so.
Solith
Yeah,
that
I
he
think
stole
so.
the dagger.
Yeah, okay. In this case, he has a similar
You're collecting them.
dagger that's of better quality than...
Better quality?
Well, not better than Solid's,
Okay.
but similar.
Yeah, nice.
Better than normal quality. How about
Nice.
that?
Okay, absolutely.
They used to have in 3rd edition, they would have masterwork quality weapons and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So just ones that are worth more.
Sure.
you could get full price for it if you tried to sell it, basically, kind of thing.
Cool. Nice, very nice daggers. All right. Then I'll turn around and I'll blow a raspberry at Solith and I'll continue running.
Okay. All right. Are you dashing to the...
No, that's my action and bonus action,
right,
so I can
right,
only
right.
move 30 feet away from where I was.
Okay. Eddie and the Dragonborn.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep double moving. I mean, I got
Okay.
nothing else to do besides get this kid in undercover.
Okay.
So
You reach the woods
Uh-huh.
after about 30 feet. Do you want to try and hide now?
yeah, we'll start to dodge among the trees and try to start to get ourselves, undercover for
Right.
sure, to try to lose line of sight.
Okay.
So you want me to do a stealth?
Yeah,
or-
make a stealth check.
All right.
Stealth sprint.
So that would be a 23 with pass without a trace.
Okay.
No, 25.
25.
With pass without a trace.
Let me just mark that down.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I should actually have when I took damage, I should have rolled for concentration, right? So better make sure that that's
Yes.
actually up. Otherwise, I'm going to have to cast
Yes.
that again. But
It was not a lot of damage.
it was
though.
only 5 points,
Yeah.
right? So here comes the
Speed of 5. Did you beat a... You rolled a 3.
3. But don't I add?
You had your... is it a save or is it a constitution?
It's well, I don't
just
know.
constitution.
Wisdom, Constitution.
No, it's just a
Or-
Constitution saving throw, kind of, but it's not a saving throw, right?
No, so just add your constitution.
So
to it.
yeah, it's just my
Oh,
plus 2. So 5.
Okay.
Is that enough to keep it up?
Let me double check. I think
Okay.
I think you just have to meet it.
The damage taken for constitution checks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to get at least a 10.
Yeah, it's 10 or yeah.
Oh, I
That's,
see.
that's what it is.
And it is a
It's,
saving throw if you're proficient, but if...
which
what
I
is
am
it,
not
war
proficient.
casting? Yeah.
I'm not proficient. In
Okay,
constitution.
so you do lose.
So I do lose it.
cast.
So I'll just cast it again.
Okay.
We'll just take another spell slot, and we won't be able to move 60 feet. We'll just get to the edge and start hiding, and then we'll move next turn.
Yeah, sorry, I was realizing that Marty was in the area effect of the ice cone.
Oh no.
And he failed his saving throw, so
Oh.
he took 9 damage and a speed 0 right now.
Yeah. Marty's gonna have to break out.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do that. It was so worth it. Like, the amount of people you took out was so great.
I
But
know, but I wish it were less of a. Well, actually, with the 9 damage for a 3d8 spell's not bad if I'm trying not to kill someone. But
that's very true, yeah.
um,
It was the perfect amount of damage because it killed everyone who failed to save. So I mean, it was like
yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
Ooh,
All my little minions got wiped out there.
they got. Oh, I was gonna do an ice pun. I was gonna be like, "Nice to meet you." Or have a
that would've
nice
been
day.
great.
Or
Nice
just I blew it.
Have a nice day. I like it.
Yeah. Have a nice day.
Take a load off and
great.
chill. I don't know.
You need to figure out. Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah,
that's so good.
I don't want to become Mr. Freeze because like Mr. Freeze wasn't Middle Eastern and blind, but
There you go.
you know.
Okay. On that, then, so you recast it,
Yeah.
and make
So we
yourself-
just aren't. Yeah. So
but
I'm
it's
the
just the
stealth
people.
kid.
It's just you and the dragonborn right now.
Right. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's any friendly creatures within 30 feet of me.
All right.
So
That was a good one. Yeah, but they're gonna have to igloo you back together in hell. something ridiculous like that.
Solith can move the dagger after you, but he currently does not know where you went. So
and
It only goes 20
it
feet.
only is 20 feet.
Yeah, so
it's
it can't
actually
get
very limited that way.
Solomon's
within
going to run
20 feet,
over.
though.
He grabs this Triceratops away from the guy that's got it back under control and swings himself up onto it like a giant mount and starts turning it towards the trees, and he's just going to start bull rushing into the trees trying to find it.
Okay.
Yes, that's so much fun.
So that's his last hope for getting you and the Dragonborn back.
I'm also going, Kelvin! Trying to see if I can find him anywhere.
Yeah,
Because I could really use his help.
absolutely.
The How many cultists are left yet now? Where's the kind? We've got this one guy down here. He hasn't moved or done anything, so he's going to start running this way, I guess. And the other dinosaurs run off by this point. And this guy's just kind of holding this guy under control. But if Solith is yelling and stuff, he'll start running this way too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you've got 3 regular guys running after you.
Plus Solith.
And then Solith on his new
Upon his new steed.
dino cycle.
Okay.
By chance, did any of them pass by Marty? Within range where you can make an opportunity
They would
attack.
not.
That's
and
fine.
Plus, Marty can't move right now anyway.
Oh, that is true.
So, but we're back to
Well, he's all
Jin's. They're going to start searching through the woods for you on their next turn, but they're just running.
Running up to it.
Yeah. Okay, and it's Jin's turn.
Okay.
So I don't think Marty
Poor Parrish,
got a
he's dead.
turn.
Parrish
Could
is
I
dead. Oh,
have
Marty's
him make
turn.
his
Marty
just try to
doesn't
get out of
get
that
it.
ice real fast?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I'm gonna do. Natural 18
Okay.
plus whatever. So cool. He'll just break out of the ice and he'll run off towards the woods. That's all he's doing. I just want to make sure he's good.
That's good.
Perfect.
All right, Jin.
Okay, now how far away am I from Mr. on the Mount? How close was he to the mount before?
It was. I mean, we're on the edge of the map, and things are all screwy.
Yeah.
So,
You were what, 10 feet in front of me,
Yeah,
and he was 5 feet behind me.
yeah.
So you were 15 feet away from him, and then he went over.
let me just get this new map up, and we'll recenter it.
Because I really want to do
I
something
don't know, maybe it's not
insulting.
worth it.
And I have the ability.
Insulting.
Yes.
I guess one kind would know how to insult
Yeah.
the other.
The other
Better than we would. That's great.
Good point.
Mage hand. Pass.
I wonder. I hope the raspberries wasn't lost on him. If culturally he just doesn't
That's true.
understand what that
That's
means.
true.
Hey, he probably doesn't.
Yeah,
He's
dang.
probably like, what
What
weird
was
noise is
that?
that? Yeah, maybe he thought it was probably your spell casting. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can do that if they're like of a completely different culture. Just like make weird faces and waste their counterspell slots. That would be fun.
Let's see.
And put that to the back.
Oh, bonus action. Okay. Cool.
Okay, let's move you guys over to here.
Can you do 2 bonus actions in a turn?
Mm-mm.
No, it's just one hand, not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
But
sad.
that's
Even
act-
if you action surge as a fighter, you only get 1 bonus action. It's super sad.
Yeah.
Even with haste, you only get a hasted action.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
get a bonus
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
Okay, who did I miss? Oh, I missed Jin.
I missed Jin too.
All right,
You
Eddie and the
almost went for
Dragonborn
long.
are over here, hiding in the woods.
Yeah, the woods and nice one.
Sully, you are running after them, right?
Yeah.
So we'll put you right there. Marty,
Just looting the corpses
Marty
as
has
they go.
joined you.
Merrily, which is good.
Merrily.
We lost Solith too somehow. We get him back. Well, we'll just put Solith on the dinosaur,
Nice.
and you'll just know he's there. So we just need to get Jin. Where did you go? Okay. All right, this is what we're looking at. Something like this. We can use this general spacing as well now too.
Okay.
So got the dinosaur, got these three kind, and we've got Jin, we've got Sully, and you two over here.
Great.
No sign of Kelvin.
Okay, worried about Kevin.
Okay.
And Eddie, that says 50 feet, but you guys are actually
A little
off
farther.
the map now
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine.
and hiding.
And I mean, until something else occurs, my default move will be to move half speed
Okay.
as quietly as I can. So we're
Okay.
going to stay undercover and just keep getting
Keep
further
stealthing. Yep.
get further into the, and using double move stealth. So we still should be able
Right.
to move 30 feet, but just quietly and try to maintain
Perfect.
cover.
Okay.
So
Jin.
it's Jin.
Okay, so can I twin spell or twin cast an area spell?
I think so.
Yeah.
No, twin
or is it
spell
a target
only.
then?
It's only one
it's-
person.
Yeah,
Chooses
it's
a target.
So like
yeah.
Scorching Ray, which targets a 3 magic missile, you can't twin those.
Right.
It has to be attack roll that targets a single individual.
Right.
Right. Okay. And you can't twin the same target because
Right.
that kind of defeats the purpose of twinning it.
Well, other than you could hit him with the same spell twice.
That's
but
true.
Yeah, that's a little bit much.
Exactly.
Two right to the face.
Yeah.
So in this case, I've got 2 chances to do something insulting. So the first one is I will gust Solith and try to knock him off the Triceratops.
That's
Okay.
hilarious.
Gust of wind. That's good.
Yep,
Try to
just
push more to the front so then it gets trampled.
gust of wind. So yeah, strength saving throw 14.
Okay.
That's what he's got to beat.
It's 20. 20 beats. 20.
Yeah.
That's what he gets.
Curses. So
The other 3 kind and the dinosaur all have to make the same saving throw, right?
Oh,
if
do
it's
they?
gust of
It's-
wind.
It's in
Yeah.
No, it's just gust.
It's just gust. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
yeah, I
Never
did
mind.
just the cantrip. Yeah. And then my second
spell.
try
Yeah,
is to
gust of wind is great.
telekinesis backhand mage hand slap him off of the Triceratops.
Okay. All right.
I really just want to do this because I happen to know this guy.
Like you know this guy?
I think it's Brown up here. And he has to make another strength 14 saving throw.
Gets an 11 this time.
Ah. This is to win. Pow! Just right off the. I think it shoves him. Let's see. Just 5 feet. So right off
Okay.
the horse.
The big boy horse.
Yep. Right off the horse and prone.
All right. He flies off, or he slides off the side of the horse. Or the horse. He slides off the side of the Triceratops. Now I'm saying it. And Sully,
And then I just keep riding.
Okay.
So.
and you're moving off.
Well, Sully's torn because he's like, hey guys, I think we could take him.
I kind of want a recurring villain though.
But their food was so good, they probably have more of it.
Oh,
All right.
You're right, but I'm not thinking about that at the time.
Oh wait, Calvin, where are you, man?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Crap.
I hope. Do we need to go by the?
You guys keep going. I'm gonna loop around and see if I
Okay.
can reach him.
Okay.
So Sully will, from where he's at, if he has line of sight, he will.
From where you're at now, you can see the corrals and that they'd set up.
Cool.
Back in the back, they had basically just a log fence that they'd set up. You see a bunch of wagons, like really large wagons. And there's a few more animals in this pen still milling about and stuff that didn't get chased off.
Okay, cool. Sully, in that case, he'll like pat Marty on the.
I guess more than that, you'd see a couple of their pens where there's more Triceratops and things like that in it.
Oh.
I hope that's where Calvin is not. Marty will kind of slap Marty on his hindquarters and send him off running, trying to have him make a lot of noise as he goes into a sneak
Okay.
and tries to weave through the tree line away
Alright.
over and flank over there.
Okay.
Do you
Roll
want
a
to stealth?
you stealth check. Yep.
Here we go. What is that? Plus 6 plus 10, so 24.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So you're running up to here.
Yeah. And I can do 30. Wait, if I have my action 15, 30, I can do 45 feet around.
Okay. Cool. You make it up to this empty pen, the first of the pens,
Mm-hmm.
and make a perception check.
My forte, 3.
So good. No sign of Kelvin
Nice.
around.
I think he teleported away.
Sounds exactly like him. Okay, Eddie, make another stealth check.
Okay. Uh, 25, I believe. 24.
Okay.
24.
All right.
It's a good thing I've passed without a trace,
Yeah,
because my
that's
sneak
such a
stealth
nice-
is not
That is
very
such
good
a great
otherwise.
spell.
That is really good.
So these 3 are going to be at the edge of the woods. They're going to try and find you. You had a 24 though, right?
Yeah, 24.
All right. They just start cutting through undergrowth and fanning out, trying to find you, but they don't seem to be heading in your direction yet. The Triceratops speed is 50 feet.
Some of these components for these spells are kind of funny.
So Salith will
In order
mount
to
up on
cast
this Triceratops again.
Invisibility, I need an eyelash encased in gum Arabic.
He only gets him again to the, with 50 feet, he only gets to the edge of the woods this round. And you see him looking around, trying to peer into the dark morning light that's barely coming up so far, and is cursing as he tries to locate you as well. You are also, though, hiding from, like you can tell Sully where you're at, but Jin, you can't see where. I mean, you can try and make a perception check if you want to, but as far as you can tell,
I'm good.
Eddie has disappeared into the woods. So
I assume they know where they need to go.
we're back up to you now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I convey to, before I get too far away from Sully.
Oh, you have so much range. It's a mile.
Like okay, so I'll just convey to him mentally that I'm heading, or some rendezvous point we knew about, or we've been recently.
Where we
to
set
kind of
up camp.
describe that, yeah, whatever. To try to, that's where I was headed,
Okay.
just so that he knows, and then just continue to stealth and move through the woods with the
All right.
new kid here.
What do you say into this? This how long does charm last? First of all?
Charm person.
It's an hour.
Last, I believe it is an hour.
Okay. And then what are you saying to him as you're sneaking through?
I'm just like, hey, so I don't know what they were doing to you, but I figured anytime somebody's chained up, they probably don't want to be there, or they wouldn't be. Are you okay? What do they want with you?
He's constantly looking back over his shoulder, and it's hard to read his face, but you can tell that he's scared.
Oh, and I had dropped
And-
my disguise at this
Oh,
point,
okay,
too.
good deal.
Sorry, I should have done that. I would have done that a bit ago. Or maybe I did it just now because I thought about it. Oh, wait. And as I start talking to him, I drop the disguise and
Okay.
go, hey, so, yeah, anyway.
So he's a little shocked by that, and but makes him a little bit more at ease
Okay,
to
good,
be
good.
with you. He keeps looking back over his shoulder and says that they were that it's hard to remember how long he's been in there, but he thinks it's several weeks.
Okay, where are you from?
Make a persuasion check for this one.
Okay.
This one he really doesn't want to tell people.
Oh,
so
okay.
You're friendly and everything now,
Persuasion. 20. 5.
but okay.
And I got no bonuses.
He hesitates, and you can tell that he's lying to you a little bit. And he says, "It was really far away."
Oh, okay. We didn't know that Dragonborn of your color have been, are pretty uncommon. And obviously they think that you're something special or something that they want to use. What were they doing to you? Why did they have you captured?
They kept talking about taking me back to their homeland.
Oh, okay. Well, at this point, let's just get you away from here, and then we'll talk about where you want to go next. Because obviously, I mean, I don't want to hold you in bondage of any kind, but I also know people that might be able to keep you safe, or at least keep you free.
Okay. All right. He keeps following you then,
Okay.
as you lead him into the woods and doesn't try to run off yet.
Well handled.
Okay.
That's good.
All right. Jin, are you going to stay on the horse?
This will be fun.
What's your plan?
What was the name of their god?
Azana.
Azana. Okay. I just like kind of turn my horse just for a moment and shout at Solith.
Uh-huh.
In Azana's name, the Silver Lady greets you, and then I twin invisible my horse and myself, and I'm gone.
Okay.
That's a great use of twin. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
All right, poof. You pop out of existence
In his face.
in his face.
I want this guy to know that I don't like him. And I'm gonna have an awesome backstory reason for it
Okay.
in a minute.
And Sully. I know we went out of order here, but we're kind of out of combat
No, it's
now.
okay. Yeah, I'm trying to find Kelvin.
Make another perception check.
Could I convince you to make an investigation check instead?
Sure, since you're actively
Yes.
searching for him now.
Oh, wow, bro.
Can I see him?
Okay, wait. So, I'm going to add another psionic ability die. I forgot to mark the one I used earlier. I think I can turn this into a high roll. I think I can. Okay, so that's 13.
13. You spot. You hear moaning from the east side of the pen. As you get closer, you see Kelvin half buried in this pile of sand, as he is slowly like trying to roll out of it.
Kelvin, they cursed
there's
you.
a
You're
big-
turning into sand.
There's a big crater where he landed.
Oh, I think he's currently cursing.
Oh, he's cursing me. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to rouse him awake. Is he unconscious or?
You can tell he's barely coming back into consciousness. It's-
Okay, great. In that case, I'll take some of my water skin and I'll just pour it on his face and trying to get him awake.
The water starts to wash his sand off of his face and his head, or makes the rest of him muddy.
Oh, it'll wash off. That's okay. Come on. You're alive. We need to hurry though. Come on, let's go.
It's just mud.
Yeah, I'll try to get him up and make sure that he's awake.
Okay.
A little bit.
He's barely aware of what's going on. He's totally dazed.
Okay, perfect. Well, they all went into the woods there, so let's go this way and try to lead him.
Okay, so you're gonna go a different direction.
I'm gonna be really stupid. I'm gonna run back to the kitchen tent and I'm gonna try to grab some food, and then I'm gonna run back out.
The
to
kitchen tent is this one that's way in the middle of everything.
Oh.
These are the supply tent things, where they were keeping food and stuff.
I'll use my action bonus action to dash, so I'm moving 90 feet around, and I'm just gonna book it in, grab some food, then book it out to make up for my ruining the theatrical dining experience we had earlier. Yeah.
Okay.
Jin does not agree, but I thoroughly do.
Make a stealth check, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
Let me see who's actually still around there. There's still dinosaurs and people back there. Close this. So, okay. You've got 2 dinos and 2 kind who are still trying to keep them under control. We're back in the camp.
Great.
Gotcha.
Okay, yeah. As I'm running in, I rolled a 24 on stealth.
Okay.
As I'm running in, I'm just gonna whip out the Rod of Animal Command, and when I can see all the dinos, I'm just gonna say, "Go wild!"
Let me see what his intelligence is. It's a 2.
It's a 2.
So, okay. All right.
And then once they start doing it, I'll run in, grab the food, book it out.
Okay. This
Walnut brain, right there.
poor kind animal handler, he's not even a guard. Just
Poor guy.
He's just a guy.
He was a week from retirement.
Is sitting there petting the Triceratops. He's got some blinders on him now, and he's got him under control, and he's freed him from all of the ropes and things from the tent, that were around his legs, and suddenly the Triceratops just rears back up on 2 legs and just yanks him up into the air and throws him up another 20 feet down.
They're so strong. It's awesome.
And then starts
Ooh,
stomping
ham.
over
Yeah,
everything.
that's good too. Get it all in.
All right, and you grab the. Oh, he's so distracted he doesn't see you either. So
Cool. Yeah. Yep. Just grab as much food as I can carry. Run back up. Meet with Kelvin since I still have that bond, and then we'll just make it up to
Okay.
our rendezvous point.
all right, you guys slip away into the night. As you slip away, you can hear Solith still yelling at people, and the Triceratops is now just smashing through trees and underbrush back towards the camp. But you make it away about a couple miles,
Nice.
and then
A little bit of a plan
find
comes
your
together.
original camp where you were at.
The plan, that wasn't the plan.
I cooked dinner.
Okay, great.
Well, it's AM, right? It was
morning,
early
yes.
morning.
So,
Yeah. So
breakfast.
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
do breakfast. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll eat a good breakfast real quick here, and so. What's the Dragonborn's name at this point? I mean, we can have more
Yeah, let's do this.
conversation.
The Dragonborn is named. He tells you that his name is Kurdaf.
How old is he?
He, well, that's what you kept failing your insight checks for.
Uh-huh.
But he appears to be. If you ask him,
Yeah. How old?
he tells you.
How
that
old are you,
Try,
Kurt?
yeah, just as
he's a
polite as we can
teenager.
be. Yeah.
He's a teenager, about 13 years old.
Nice. I'm
So
gonna
older
ask
than-
him if
older
he
than
knows
KJ
KJ.
was.
Well, you won't know KJ because
Yeah.
we named him KJ. But
So I don't know any KJs.
you know any
So
green dragonborn?
at 13, and now that we've liberated you from the Kine, where is it that you want to be? Where do you want to go?
He says. So he seems like he trusts you,
Mm-hmm.
at least up to a point.
Sure.
He says, all I know is that I scare everybody that I come in contact with. And then these people grabbed me and have had me chained up for almost a month, I think, talking about taking me far away, and I don't want to go.
Yeah. Well, that's we figured pretty much anybody in chains shouldn't be there, most likely. So, especially someone of your age. So we actually know of. Have you heard of this silver dragon that created the pilgrimage to the Harbinger's hammer? Are you familiar with that?
He has no idea.
Okay. Well, we know Lady Sylvana, and she is already protecting another dragonborn just like you. What color was he? I
Green.
forget.
He was
He's
green.
green. A green dragonborn just like you. And I think that's. If that's where I would suggest that you should go is under her care. She would be able to protect you.
The last time when we found this other dragonborn, he was in a really bad spot.
Yeah.
Honestly, there's multiple groups of people who are just like totally not cool with like cool colored dragonborns like you. Like I look at you, like, I think you're so awesome, right? Because there's so few of you. But however, there's a lot that are not that kind.
Yeah.
We were lucky enough to be able to find this awesome silver dragon and help guide them to a safe place, and we'd be happy to do that with you. Or if you're trying to get somewhere else, I mean, we're happy to help. If you want to ditch out, like Eddie said, that's cool too, but we'd love to help any way we can.
At the very least, we'd like to protect you and make sure that no one else tries to take you, and you can just, again, if it's what you want, you can just hang out with us because we've got some things we're doing. We're gonna go ask some questions in a town down south of here called Palem. I don't know if you've ever been there, but that's where we're headed.
And then we're heading back.
I don't know
north.
many. I tried to stay away from all the towns.
Okay.
He's probably wise.
He is torn.
Okay.
You can tell he's thinking about it and wants to trust you, but he's clearly been traumatized. He's had a bad experience with everybody that he's come across.
Do you want
so
to take
far.
some time to think about it? Maybe we can take it easy day to day, not walk far. You can spend some time petting Marty. Just take it easy, and then we can talk later tonight.
Yeah.
Sure, he likes that idea. He likes the non-pressure.
Yeah.
of it.
For sure.
and seems to relax a bit when you mention he doesn't have to decide right away.
Perfect.
Oh, is he hurt in any way?
He's a little sore from being chained up, but he didn't get hurt in the escape at all. And it doesn't look like they've been torturing him or anything like that.
That's good. That's good.
But his, sore, and he's got maybe some not rashes. What am I trying to say? Some scrapes and stuff from the
bruising.
manacles.
Yeah, I'll cast Cure Wounds on him
Okay.
to heal whatever wounds that he does have. Just and I tell him I'll cast Cure Wounds, and I say, let Tamora's light shine upon you, or let Tamora smile upon you, and then I
That's so cool.
cure the.
Darn it.
The rubbing that was on his scales, on his arms, fades away, and he's looking at him. Thank you.
And just for fun, Jin kind of I don't know how visible these wings are, but I kind of like my wings that are usually like, I guess they're invisible when they're not active.
Did we describe Jin?
I wasn't sure.
You
I
used the
describe it
ability
for people
once.
again.
I used the ability once, but
Yeah.
it was kind of like under my cloak. So I kind of like unfurl my wings, come out of nowhere, and just kind of like stretch them. Just not to impress him, but impress upon him that Jim
An
basically
appreciation.
says
So Jin is a custom
he's a
race with a draconic
he's a human
background tint to it, right?
sorcerer with a dragon heritage. Yeah,
dragon heritage. Thank you.
Yeah, and basically say it's like, look, I know what it is to be an outcast. If you need protection, we are here to help you. Believe me, I know what it is like to be looked upon in the street, strangely. If not for being kind, for these. If that helps you put you at ease.
He says that his eyes are big, but he's starting to warm up to you guys a little bit. I'll travel with you for now, at least.
Perfect.
Well, not to be undone, because, Eddie's over here, summoning the power of a deity and blessing and curing him. You're done his spectral wings. Sully will puff out his little chest and strut on over, and he'll take out the very dagger that he stole last night, the one with the very ornate hilt.
Yes.
And I'm saying, if you're traveling with us, then you deserve to have some way to protect yourself as well. And so I'll take out the sheath for my own bone dagger. I'll just toss it. I'll make a new one later, but I'll take out that sheath and I'll put the dagger in it, and I'll say, may the forces of Soli protect you as you continue your journey with us.
I'm glad that Sully is his own deity. That's so good. Okay. All right. He accepts
grins,
the dagger.
It's prestidigitation,
and,
just a little sparkle in his
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
I
there you
appreciate
go.
that.
And the
Make it look good.
straps the sheath onto his belt.
Nice.
There you go. All right. We'll end there for today, I think.
Okay.
That's a good spot.
Yeah.
And then next time we'll be on to Palem. And you guys can figure out what to do with Kurdath here. Kurdath. Sorry about that. All right. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you being here. And appreciate you still watching the show. If you want to check out past episodes, we're on YouTube under Dragon's Keep TV. Just search for Dragon's Keep TV. We'll be there. And again, if you'd like to play with us, then send us an email, dragonskeeptv@gmail.com, or come into the store here in Orem and ask about how to join us. We'd love to have you. So, thanks, everybody. Any last words?
No.
All right.
Good.
Last
Good night.
words.
Any last
Yeah.
words?
Yeah.
All right. Well, take us out then.
Need a theme song.
We do need a theme song.
Need a theme song.
I can put a theme song on YouTube, I guess.
That way we can hum it every time or sing it all out of key every time we sign
All right.
off.
Tune in again next week. We are going to hear from Tobias again next week, too. Just briefly. So, see you again soon.
Yep.
That's interesting.